Alright, hello everyone, welcome to the CT Gaming Lab. This is raw footage, live commentary gameplay for the first couple hours of Expedition 33. If you're interested in watching this raw gameplay without commentary, I do have another video with no commentary using the same footage. And if you haven't already, please feel free to check out my first impressions review on this game, which uses the footage being recorded in this video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. The game recommended that best experienced on a controller, so we'll be playing on a controller. Let's go ahead and check out the settings. I do have to admit that I spent the last 50, so I just checked it. I have 57 minutes in this game already because I was just messing around with like recording stuff. If you guys ever wonder like how long it takes some of your content creators to like set things up, it took me 57 minutes today. But I was kind of messing around with some new mic settings. Yeah, so I'll kind of run you guys through the settings real quick. I'll probably put like a little bit of a chapter here so you guys can skip the chapter. But yeah, so these are, let's see here. For the graphics, I always turn all this crap off here with the post-processing stuff. Motion blur, foam grain, this is all on by default. I don't know why games do that. This game is made on Unreal Engine 5, I believe. So it looks like we're finally getting like more games coming out on Unreal 5. You know, for a long time, when Unreal 5 came out, we were just getting Unreal 4 games. People are still making the Unreal 5 games. I don't know why. So when I put on full screen, I like to change it down to 20, to only 2K. But if I'm playing a Borderlands window, games sometimes just default to 4K for me. It's kind of frustrating, but we'll turn VSync off. Max FPS I put at 120. Because if I go over than that, then some of the footage becomes kind of bad. We have DLSS on. These are all the options. You can't play without DLSS. So I'm just going to be playing with DLSS on. I'm running all epic settings. I haven't tested the performance yet, so you guys will be here along the ride with me. This is the volume here. I hope it's not too loud. If not, I'll edit it on the... I'll edit it before I put this. Oh. And yeah. So that is the game, and we'll go back and go ahead and start a new game. I can't see my controller. I think I broke it. There we go. Alright, I found a bug just like 2 seconds in. Alright, let's see here. Story, Expedition, or Expert. Intended difficulty with challenging combat. Enemies deal more damage. Mastering, dodge, and parries encouraged, but not mandatory. Recommended for players who enjoy turn-based games. Hard difficulty with highly demanding combat. Enemies deal greater damage, and mastering dodges and parries is required. I kind of want to play it on, like, Expert. I'm not even going to lie. Well, let's go ahead. I like to start in the middle for most games because you never know. You know, different games... they have different difficulties, so I like to start in the middle for most of my games, and then I'll like move it down or up, depending on how I'm feeling. So we'll start with Expeditioner, and then we'll probably end up moving up to Expert, because I do like the parrying kind of mechanic in game. Change difficulty mode anytime to 6. Thanks, it's like it was... okay. And again, if you guys are interested in this video without the commentary, there is a raw footage, like no commentary one. And even in the commentary ones, I don't normally talk during cutscenes.
If you're gonna give someone flowers, you should probably do it before they wither and die.
What, the flower? Or Sophie?
Ooh, dark. Sophie would approve. Hey, you said it, not me. The others are waiting for you. You're supposed to be helping with the festival.
With what? Putting up 3 tables? They'll manage.
You underestimate Lumiere's enthusiasm for the expedition. There's at least 5 tables.
Marvelous.
Have you tried throwing with your other arm instead? If you could hit the Paintress directly, that would actually be useful.
You know, hobbies don't always have to be useful. I'm enjoying the uselessness of today and readying my usefulness for tomorrow. And soon, I'll get to do a lot more than throw rocks.
That's what all the other expeditions said.
Hey, you know they gave their lives to lay the trail for us, right?
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
You still got a flower to give, no?
Yes. Just... I'm not sure how to start. After 4 years apart, what do I say to her on the day of her gamache?
You're asking me? I don't know. Sun's about to set, so be direct. Hey, Soph, been a while. Could we...
Alright. Alright, I wasn't aware that we were gonna watch like a whole freaking movie, like from the right off the bat. I like the cutscene. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn down the settings a little bit, it seems like. I'm gonna have to turn down the graphics a tiny bit, because I'm getting like 50 FPS right now. It's kind of interesting because I got like pretty good FPS in Oblivion. I don't know if you guys have played like Elder Scrolls 4, the Oblivion remaster. You know, let's just turn a lot of this stuff down. Shadows. I always turn that down to medium. I should gain a pretty decent amount of frames back here if I turn that down. I am also playing in, you know what, I'll change this and go down to, I don't know if this will change the recording at all. But we'll go down to 2K here and play it full screen if I gain it back. And then VSync, I don't know why that was. So we'll turn that off and back out. Alright, that's a lot smoother. I'm getting about like 60 to 70. But I do strive to get the best performance that I can. So let's go ahead and change. I'm going to change this to like quality. And also, I don't think that the list window / full screen is changing really. And I will probably, again, if you guys ever see me kind of like standing here for a while, I will definitely have like chapters in place that you guys don't have to sit through like me settings. So, even though this is like supposed to be like raw unedited footage, I will definitely go over the footage and set chapters to kind of like skip the like menuing and stuff. You guys just kind of see the action / like watch the story, and I'll be doing that for the raw footage and also this. I kind of wanted to change up my strategy for Sophie too. Yeah, so I know a lot of people were singing the praises of this game. I haven't seen too much on it. I've only watched kind of like a little bit of like trailer gameplay, but I haven't seen any like other people play it. This voice actress right here, she sounds like the voice actress for Shadowheart.
All right, let's go.
Oh, gosh,
I'll accompany you there. Are you ready to see her again?
Yeah. Been ready.
Okay, but why is she sprinting while I'm just like walking along? She's still so much faster than me. That's crazy. That's kind of weird. I hold so it's left bumper on an Xbox controller. I am playing this game through Game Pass. I think it's worth noting that. So if you guys are playing on any other platform, you know, you may experience something. So right now I'm playing at about like 70 to 80 FPS with DLSS set to quality, and then playing on like high-end Epic. I have a 3090 GPU.
I set up these grapple shortcuts. Nice, huh? Don't tell your sister, though. I sort of borrowed the hooks from the Expedition Academy. Wish I had them when I was working as a courier.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, other than that, I don't know too much about this game so far. The graphics are nice. I will say that, you know, this is just, I'm not going to nitpick. I promise I'm not going to do this like the whole time, but this does seem to be kind of like a little bit of filter.
Come on, good stuff. Speed up a bit. Sophie will have already gamaged by the time you've arrived.
My head.
A little bit of a filter over the...
Can't believe Sophie already turned 33. She looks so much younger than you.
Thanks.
She's popular. I'm sure she already has a necklace full of flowers.
I can imagine.
Okay, so the premise for Expedition 33 is that, like, you have... They probably have it, like... There it is. That's good design. I mean, I'm glad that I knew that you could probably find it somewhere. But yeah, so that number 34 over there, it changes every single year. It goes down by one. So, I don't know, whenever the Paintress, which is the big baddie of this game, like, when she spawned in, she's like, hey, you know, you, die, like, at this age, at the age that's shown on whatever that is. I'm just, like, I'm kind of seeing, I don't know if I came from here, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I actually can. I don't know why you can't run faster than that. Oh, you can, dude. Right trigger. Okay. Thanks for coming along with that journey for me.
What?
You look tense.
Oh, I'd like
Yeah,
this if this was
I,
auto-played.
Yeah.
I know what you need. A little jewel.
No.
Come on, it'll loosen you up. You can't go and see Sophie all somber and tense. And if you win, I'll give you something you can use with your Lumina converter.
I think the lip sync is to French. Not gonna lie.
All right, you're on.
Yes!
You wish to go through the battle tutorial. Alright, cool. During your turn, your character can attack, aim, use a skill, or use an item. Skills consume AP to use. You can gain AP performing a base attack or parry. Okay. Standard. Players play turn by turn. The turn order is indicated in the timeline on the left side. Okay. Enemies use it to perform one action during. During an enemy attack, dodge at the right time to avoid damage. Dodging at the last moment will trigger a perfect dodge. Deal more damage with overcharge. Oh, let me see. The character's AP can be used to cast skills. Each character can have up to 6 skills equipped. Oh, wow. Gustav starts with 2 skills. Excuse my French. I do not speak French or know anything about it. Lumiere, Assault, and Overcharge. He can use attacks and skills to charge up his overcharge meter and unleash a devastating blow with his overcharge skill. Use Lumiere Assault to gain charges. Okay. Low physical damage, 5 hits, critical hit grants, 1 additional charge. How do I see how many charges I have? Oh, it's on the right. 2 out of 10. Deals low single target damage. Press A at the right time will improve your skills. Be perfect time. Okay, cool. During an enemy attack, you can also parry. Parrying shares the same timing as perfect dodge, but it's more difficult. Parrying every hit of an enemy attack triggers a counter. I was gonna say, it'd be cool if they had a counter. Like, I love countering. Parrying to counter is always like super satisfying. Overcharge meter's full. Use over. Okay. Pile any damage based on the amount of charges. And break.
For those who come after.
That's the timing. I forgot that was a mechanic. Okay, cool. We have the stat page at the end, kind of like Final Fantasy-esque.
You won. Now, don't you feel better? I see your smile. All right, now, let's go find Sophie. I saw her near the red and white tree.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that
The
this
plaza
girl
is
is...
lively. Why people like to celebrate the gommage is still a mystery to me, but oh well.
I'm pretty sure... I don't know how to say her name. Mael?
The red
Male?
and white tree. I've always
Mel?
found it
Mel?
beautiful.
I don't know.
I don't really understand. You and Sophie broke up so long ago. But clearly you never got over her. Why'd you wait until today to say something? It's a bit late, isn't it?
Okay. So, you guys will learn, like, as we go through this game. So, I play mainly RPGs. I dabble in a lot of games, but I play a lot of RPGs. And so, something that, I mean, if you guys play a lot of RPGs, you guys will know that sometimes they have you follow NPCs, and then you get to a certain point, and it starts playing the cutscene, and then you skip the dialogue that they were having beforehand. So, if I look like I'm kind of just standing, like, really far back and just waiting for conversations to finish, that's exactly what I'm waiting for the conversation to finish, just in case that... This is good design. Like, I think that, like, following the character, and then if it wasn't in time for you to, like, finish the conversation. So, for example, if, like, right now I just came up to the character before she finished the conversation, then it would have played a cutscene. I would have gotten cut. But if it is, like, that long, the conversation's that long, then, you know, you should be able to just activate the... You have a choice to activate the conversation instead of it automatically playing.
Sophie's down there.
Yeah, I think the lip sync is to French. So if you guys are watching and it looks like the lip sync is weird,
Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty sure the lip sync is to French.
Good luck. I'll be here for you if things don't go as planned.
Thanks.
I don't really like the dialogue camera. Say that right off the bat. I don't like the filter that they have over the game, and I don't like the dialogue camera. Too, like, skippy. Keep going in between. Too many cuts.
The last few days meant everything.
She does not look through.
Can we talk?
Gustav. I love you all.
That's for your, if there's room.
There's always room.
You know,
I
I'm
miss you.
sorry that... I
You
miss
don't
you.
need to. Okay.
You go.
No, you.
You know how I feel. I wish things had been. You know, I often think another path. You know, another future.
Still can't finish your sentences, can you?
Yep, that hasn't changed.
I missed that. I never faulted you for wanting to believe. You're fighting to change things. I understand, just... in a different world, right?
We'll break the cycle, so she can't steal anyone else's future.
Stubborn people change the world. And you are the most stubborn person I know. Thank you. Walk me to the harbor?
Yes.
Oh, I'm playing as someone else now. I'm playing as Sophie. I will say, dude, I really like the cutscenes, and I know some people, you know, they just want to jump into the game. I will say that I know I'm wasting more time. You guys will learn what I play games like. This is why I have the edited review, which cuts all of this crap. But hey, you guys came here for the live commentary and the live footage, right? So it's definitely on you guys for clicking on this video. But yeah, I always think that players try to jump like these new age gamers. If you're a new age gamer, no offense, but there's the new age gamers, you know, they always try to like jump into the gameplay. And I wouldn't even say like just new age gamers. They just in general. Oh, what the heck? Okay, that's kind of funny. I thought that they would just like change the it's just a trash game. It's giving Final Fantasy vibes, not gonna lie, this game gives Final Fantasy vibes. But yeah, I think a lot of players, they try to just kind of like jump right into the action, which is like totally okay, you know, it's totally fine. But I always prefer games like taking their time, you know, like establishing a narrative, establishing, you know, a setting for your game.
Oh, hi, Sophie. So Gustav really did come, huh?
Yeah, he did.
I knew he would.
Has everybody already left?
Okay, good. I don't need to read the voice lines.
Yeah. Everybody's heading to the harbour. Sophie.
Looks like you still have a lot of flowers left.
Well, there are less and less people to buy them. I just wish you didn't have to wear one.
Yikes.
Tiffany.
I should finish cleaning up here and join everyone at the harbour. See you.
See you.
Dude, that's so depressing. Holy cow. There's hardly anyone left to buy them. That's so sad.
I can't imagine what you're going through.
I'm fine.
Hmm.
I'm fine. I've lived 33 good years. Look around. We've had our whole lives to prepare. We're all fine. Mostly.
I'm not fine.
You will be.
What is this guy mining? Yeah, I generally play like I play a bunch of different types of games, you know, like FPS and stuff, but mainly with my single player games, I love playing RPG. Like a bunch of Bethesda's games, you know, Mass Effect, Dragon Age, all the main ones. Played Tenchi, some top-down stuff, Baldur's Gate 3, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, you know, KOTOR going all the way back. Certainly played a lot of RPGs, and so very excited to jump into this one because I haven't played too many games like this. When I saw the premise for this game, like, pretty interesting story with like the 33 like age thing and people die, but then I was also like really interested in kind of like this type of style of combat with like turn-based slash real-time mechanics with parrying and dodging. People have gathered here on their way to the harbor, reuniting one last time. Oh, okay.
Oh, Sophie.
How are you?
Now, I actually have a little bit of a thing that I think would be really funny. Imagine if they made this game. Now, I'm not saying that they did, but imagine if, like, you know, when game development is difficult, right? And I'm just wondering, imagine if they made this game like Expedition 33 because their artist or like their lead artist wasn't comfortable drawing people who were like older than like 40 or something. So they're like, how do we make a game that's like easy for our artists to draw people? And now I don't, you know, I'm not an artist, so I'm sure that if you're an artist, you can probably draw like any age person. But imagine if the artist couldn't draw old people as well as they could draw like younger people. And so they made the game Expedition 33. Like, that's how they picked the age, which was 33.
Your flowers? I didn't know about. I thought you were younger. And yet you didn't have children.
I'm not having this conversation with you again. Not today.
Do you care so little about the future of Lumiere? How can you be so selfish?
Thanks.
I'm not selfish enough to bring others into our doomed world. I know we are not many to think like this now. And it destroyed my relationship with the person I loved the most. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to spend this moment with him. And you should cherish this moment with your daughter.
Sorry. See you at the harbor.
Good luck, Mary.
I'm gonna turn up the game volume just a little bit. It's probably kind of quiet. I'll probably have to like remaster it in the editing, because normally if it's quiet for me, it's probably quiet for you guys. Because I have my PC volume at like 30%. There's jumping button. Oh, we can vault. Roma. Well, now that I know there's loot around. The game feels good. Like, moving around feels good. This is all very smooth, I guess. Like, running into the walk. I love that there's a walk button. I will not be walking in this gameplay that much. I'll try not to. But I will say that when I'm playing like by myself, I'm like such a big walker. Like, I love walking around games like this. Like, you know, when you guys watch like IGN's reviews for games and you're like, well, of course the first look was like 15 minutes because they spent, you know, they spent the game moving at the slow speed. I play the games like that. Not all the time, like, but like, you know, I try to like, you know, role play walk. What do people call it? I think it is like a role play walk. People who are about to gamage leave the others may. Damn it.
We can use that.
Color of Lumina can be consumed to give additional Lumina. Oh, dude. I mean, I feel like I should be exploring. I love it when games do this kind of stuff. I really like exploring, and just small things like that just adds to the game, you know? Like, it's so easy for me to walk into this courtyard here and just kind of just walk around and be like, oh, let me go to the main quest line. Also, can I just state that having no HUD here is an amazing decision, in my opinion. I always feel like games are too cluttered with HUD. And nowadays, you know, they try to fix that by just having like the big compass on the top of your screen. But like, I feel like games should just have like an immersive mode, like a way for you to turn off the HUD, like just a button to turn off the HUD. big kudos to Assassin's Creed Shadows that had that.
The scintillating Sophie. You're as gorgeous as always.
Cyril, you flatterer. Need some help with your writing again?
Beautiful and perceptive, per usual. See, I'm preparing the headline for tomorrow. And who could write it better than someone who celebrates her special day today?
True. So, what will the article be about?
Actually,
You don't know.
well,
You really are lazy.
help me again, Sophie, please. The boss will kill me.
Sure. Let me think of a headline.
This is probably the canon choice. Let's see. I mean, Sophie doesn't really believe. Probably gonna joke here. That's probably her personality.
Cyril really needs to take his job seriously.
Oh, come on. I really need your help.
She probably would pick something like this. She wouldn't pick the Destined Journey.
The pale sun ascends above the crimson blossoms.
A headline about the contrast of beauty and death, with the Paintress each year claiming the beauty of this world. Okay, now I'm inspired. You really are a divine being, Sophie.
Don't forget to credit me.
I would never. Thank you for all these times.
It's always been a pleasure, my friend. Take care of yourself.
Yeah,
The music really fits the vibe. Kind of like happy because it's like they treat it like a celebration, but then it's sad because I'm surprised you can't talk to this. Surrounded by flowers. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. One more
Hey,
person
you.
to talk to.
You seem like a woman with exquisite taste. I just finished my sculpture of the legendary Esquier.
And again, I'll like chapter all this stuff. This is probably not the last time I'll mention that, but I'll continuously remind you guys that like you don't have to watch through all of the gameplay footage because I'll chapter it, so that way you guys can. I'll call this one like, I don't know, walking around town or something like that.
This may be my life's finest work, yet not a single soul seems to care. How could I make it better?
Perhaps you could paint it.
Perhaps you could paint it. Add some color.
Sorry, have it. I used to stream like Fallout 3, and so I got used to like reading the lines out loud.
Paint it? Brilliant. I knew you were the right person to ask. Thank you for your insight.
You're most welcome.
I shall get to work tomorrow. I see you're wearing flowers. What's your name?
Sophie.
Sophie. As a thank you, I shall chisel your name onto the statue.
Oh, you don't have to.
But I will.
I wonder if this actually like changes. Actually, what if I talk to this?
Sophie.
Oh,
But I will.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you're supposed to be playing a Sophie.
My gestural costume is the best. Hey, madame, do you think the gesturals really exist?
of course they do.
That's what I think too. The others laugh, but I know they're real. One day, I will meet one, even if it means joining an expedition. I'll raise a gestural army and we'll crush the Paintress. And me and my little brother will live with the gestrals, and they'll be our new family. We're tired of the orphanage. If the legends are true, they really like to fight. And that's why I'm training every day by beating up my little brother.
That's... yeah. You would make a great gestural.
Thanks.
There's certainly a lot of things to interact with in this beginning area.
Oh, Sophie. What a lovely smell.
Thank you, Richard.
And I'll probably... First impressions vary, right? So, you know, you can't... Some games you can get a good first impression within, like, maybe the first hour or two. Some games you have to play a little bit deeper. And so far I'm thinking, like, since I'm spending so much time here, like, I think I've already been... I think, like, 35 minutes have passed already. So, this will probably be a game where, like, I have to play the first 5 hours to get a good first impression.
I could recognize it from miles away.
Especially the way that like I play. I tend to play games a little bit.
It's good you're here, Sophie. I have a favor to ask of you.
Anything for my beloved sewing teacher?
We are of the same cohort. Today is my gommage, and my son and I had a fight last night. He said he wants to join the expedition. He wants to waste the last year of his life. I didn't want that for him. I used to think it was a bad choice. Today I no longer do. I know I made a mistake. I tried to impose my views on him when he is much braver than I will ever be. So I sewed a special uniform for him. That's my last gift. Could you bring it to him?
Of course. I'll bring it to Jules.
He won't join the Gamage ceremony, but he will be at the Expedition Festival tonight for sure. Oh, but you...
Don't worry. I'll ask Gustav.
Gustav, are you back together?
For this moment? Maybe.
I'm glad. He's a good person.
Yes. He is.
Thanks to both of you. And see you.
See you.
I wonder if so like people seem to like surprised like, oh, like you're that old, but it's like small community. But I wonder if it's kind of like cultural in this community that they don't tell each other. And it's like all of a sudden they just show up and I'm 33. What if you like don't track your age and you forget how old you are?
Is something wrong?
The expeditions. What a joke. All they do is leave us here to die. They're just escaping.
You know their goal is to save us all, right?
Yes, that's what my father told me last year. Before he left for Expedition 34. And here we are again this year. We could have spent one more year together instead of wasting it away.
Your father fought to offer you a better future.
I have no future. I know it and I've accepted it. We're doomed.
You never know. This expedition might be different. There are some special people in this one.
Yeah, right.
Gustav, why don't you show her some of your fighting skills to prove her wrong?
What? Why are we going into battle? Oh, I see. Oh, I can use my frickin' gun. Oh, I see. I see. I just wanted to test out the gun. So I actually remember reading that they adjusted the difficulty of the like timing on like parrying and stuff like that. Because it was like testers test the game as it was like
For those who come after.
I think it's
This guy is strong.
I think they kind of did a good job because they didn't want pairing to be like super OP. They wanted people who wanted that more like real-time like action combat feel to enjoy the game, so they had to tweak the oh, excuse me. They had to tweak the timing of the like perfect real-time the quick time events, that's what it's called.
They all train their picto skills very hard to save us all. And so did your father.
Picto skill.
Then, Madame, why didn't you join?
Me? I'm content with my life. I know what I can and cannot change. Or maybe because I was afraid.
Do you think I should join the expedition.
My friend Ciel always says, do your best. Either it works or it doesn't. Live your life as you want.
I don't want to have regrets. I don't have that much time.
When the time comes, you'll make the right decision. I'm sure.
Thank you. Now I think I know. Give this to your boyfriend. My father gave it to me, but it might be more useful for him.
Dude, how many of this color of Lumina am I gonna get? It's so worth it to go around and like, well, I don't know. I don't know because I have no idea what the color of Lumina, and we can't access any type of like inventory right now, so. I just pressed all the buttons that I... Okay. Well, it seems worth it to go around, at least preliminary. Flower market. Or they gommage. I wonder if it means they all just like disappear.
Hi, Gustav.
Like
You're back.
Thanos snaps.
Did you want to pick out a different flower?
No, the one you suggested earlier was perfect.
Oh, I'm glad. These garlands are our last farewell. I want them all to feel special. I have a garland saved for you too. But it's not a farewell garland. It will be a welcome home garland. Good luck, my friend.
Thanks, Ophelia.
I think we're almost done. 1 hour of walking around. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Oh, Luna's playing. You two would make a cute couple.
If you say so.
Or maybe something already happened, huh?
You know, it's so interesting to think about like how the culture of this world would be, right? Like, I'm sure that like I don't know if like cheating would really concept that was like they heavily like they would be really against like. It's just kind of interesting to like for that stuff.
You really think you're doing something, eh? Out there?
Maxine, you're drunk.
None of you ever come back. You go and you take our resources and you waste it all on a fucked up hero adrenaline fantasy. And still, she kills us.
You should go home. Where's your daughter?
Where do you think? Mourning her mother on the anniversary of her death. Of all their deaths.
Then maybe you should be with her.
I can't look at her. She's just another reminder that nothing we do matters. Nothing. We hope and we persevere, and still they die. They all die and we can't stop it. We can't save them. We bring another generation into this world just so they can watch us die before they're even old enough to understand why.
That's why we're going. We can save them. With our Lumina tech. The Paintress?
The Paintress? What? What's a scrawny shit like you gonna do to the Paintress, eh? We're already dead. You're just catching up.
Maxime.
Forget it. Bon voyage.
I think that they're doing a pretty good job of painting the fact that like quite a lot of people would be doom and gloom, especially as like, you know, I don't know what year they started at. They didn't really preface that, or maybe I missed it. Apparently someone playing music right where this little kid is. But they just like grabbed an audio source and just slapped it on there. Did I already talk to this guy?
This lady truly is exquisite.
In love?
Not quite. I am only in love with her art. My inspiration has been quite lacking recently. Nobody buys paintings anymore. Just because she is called the Paintress doesn't mean painting is evil.
Your canvas seems quite empty.
I need inspiration. But you, I can see you're in love. With this fine gentleman, I suppose.
We broke up.
That is of no consequence in the matters of love. But it is this passion I so fiercely desire in my painting. I know.
I think there's
How
way too
about
many
showing
cuts
me
in the
a dance of
conversation.
love and sorrow. I am also the official painter of the opera. Will you help me? If you inspire me, you may become the main painting of Lumiere's opera. Fantastic. You may start. Here, gorgeous lady, take this paintbrush and show me your wrath.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, combat.
Come on, dodge your lady's beautiful moves. That was
Is
splendid.
it always slow-mo?
One more time.
I'm gonna get hit a lot, I
Sublime.
can already tell.
One last time.
I can already tell I'm gonna get hit a lot because I doubt that there's that slow motion when you're in a fight. I'm gonna have to turn on
That
my like
was
inner gamer.
Splendid. Splendid. I was so enthralled that I completed the painting in an instant.
Oh, what the heck?
It's nice to know something of us will remain in the world after today. Thank you.
It is I who should thank you. It was a moving dance. I will propose it for the new opera painting we have to do this year.
I feel it wasn't that impressive, but okay.
Love will always be impressive. Also, take this as a gesture of appreciation. I see your not boyfriend is an expeditioner. It may prove useful.
Another color of Lumina. Oh, it's not. Coat can be consumed to reallocate character attributes. Yeah, bro, can't vault up there. Huh? I thought this girl was like, you know. Then I realized that there are no.
Please.
A normal trash can. I feel like that's such like a JRPG. There's no way I can just like stand here and watch her listen. Oh, actually, I did want to share something with you guys. So I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, how hard would it be for them to like mocap like actual like instrumentalists, so that like what they're playing is accurate? Because I play an instrument. I play trombone for
Sometimes I feel sorry for her.
like 15 years.
The Paintress?
Look at her. She looks sad. Maybe she's a prisoner too. Stuck in the same cycle with us. Silly, huh?
Only you could choose empathy at a moment like this.
It's one of the few choices I can make.
I couldn't do it.
It's okay. You don't have to.
Who the heck? What does the Paintress look like? She looks so sad. Am I trolling? Whatever. I'm sure we'll see her eventually. Come on over there.
Oh, hi, Sophie.
Oh, Mael. I didn't expect to see
Mael.
you here.
I'm volunteering to help guide children who are losing their parents to the orphanage. Those who weren't registered for foster families.
How kind of you.
I guess I can relate.
Take care during the expedition. Gustav told me a lot of wonderful things about you.
About you too. I always told him you two should never have broken up.
Look at these orphans. That's where we disagreed. But I have hope that you and Gustav will change things. So no one has to go through this impossible choice again.
Yeah. Let's hope we will.
See you.
in the next life.
I know I've done like literally 0 combat. Well, I've done combat twice, but I can see myself playing this game. I can see myself finishing.
The Paintress is going to punish you, you blasphemers. The Gamage is our fault. We brought this upon ourselves because we dared to defy her.
Another one of these Paintress worshippers. Best to ignore him.
Paintress worship.
Hello? Gustav, help!
But aw, it's probably like protect spell, like in Pokemon. Oh. Was not ready for that third attack. Damn, dude. When is his protect gonna last? How can I tell? Is that his shield? Probably is. So I can try to break it with overcharge.
For those who come after.
Okay, I broke him. I got an achievement. Use a fully charged overcharge that breaks enemies. That is a status effect that prevents the character from playing. Got 2 achievements. Oh, dude. This guy's mad weak. Oh, nice. Can't overkill? I actually love overkill mechanics. I wish they had overkill.
That was close. Thanks, Gustav. Did someone build this? There's something on its body.
Music record that can... Here. He destroyed the weird mime. They killed it, bro. Life. Magic. Yeah, the combat's super satisfying in this game.
Your own body.
Why? Aren't you enjoying the show?
The show's great, but etching chroma onto your skin, oh, it's brutal. And just for a dance, I'll stick to painting pictos on my machines. I'm not cuckoo enough to put them on my body.
Could be useful, though. The expeditions rely on them quite heavily.
Yeah, they're crazy too. But at least you can remove pictos pretty easily if you change your mind.
Probably talking about, like, checking. Yeah, I'm gonna say like first impressions. Literally 53 minutes in. Haven't finished the prologue yet. Still running around with Sophie. The game is so fun. Like I'm really enjoying like so much. There's so much content. Like so much people to talk. So many people to talk to, and the combat has been really enjoyable.
Mate, I wish I was going with ya. If we could just send a bigger force, get all of Lumiere to just throw everything we got at the bloody Paintress. But my brother would kill me. His number's up soon and I'm guardian for his kid.
Uncle Victor. Suits you.
But Maëlle, quite the ballsy one, eh? No looking back for her. Bet she can't wait to get out of here.
Not much hesitation on her part.
Nah, hesitation was never her style.
Maëlle.
I'll see you soon enough.
Okay. Why was there like a whole cutscene, or not a cutscene? But the zoom. Oh. I thought they said the population was dwindling, dude. Like how freaking how big does the population need? So many people. I will say that something that's actually really impressive about this game is just how many people are, how many NPCs. Now, granted, none of them are moving, right? I mean, it's all about the feeling, in my opinion, right? It's like, what are they trying to show you? Trying to show you this.
I've always loved the harbor.
They definitely accomplished that. I've noticed that there's no manual save. Like, I always prefer games that have like manual saves. Like, even if they have good auto saves, unless it's a game kind of like Dark Souls, where the intention is that you can't manual save. All right, yeah. Started. Looks like we're finally finishing up the prologue here. Cutscene.
I see you're apprentices.
Oh.
Gustav!
What?
Here, Sophie asked us to bring you your coat.
We sewed up the sleeve so you don't have to keep rolling it up.
You guys know how to sew?
Sophie helped us. Turns out it's not that hard. You really should have done this ages ago.
You did this?
Gentlemen, that was supposed to be between us, yeah? I wanted to do something for you.
Soph. Thanks, guys. This is great. Thank you.
See you at the festival?
Don't leave without saying goodbye.
Yeah, of course not. What? I know that face.
You mean a lot to them. I can tell.
Yeah, they mean a lot to me too. Legacy can take many forms, right?
Yeah.
You told me that.
Right.
Why?
I wanted to see you wearing it.
Oh, you like uniforms now?
This too is your legacy.
In a way. It's yours too.
Esti tornere marina, esti l'inaki soledad, tona l'ora tovla, alina. Sta
I'm here.
I know. I know.
There you are. You can't hide from us, you know. Like I said, mourning's best done with friends.
Lucien,
What? It is. Grieving alone's the worst.
where's mine?
Santé, les amis.
Santé!
Yeah, no, yeah. Could use a drink.
Five tables this year. You see that? Told you we'd beat the 34s. Even my Elle showed up, and she hates these things. Wanna go take a look?
I don't... maybe later. I'll catch up. I'm okay. I'm okay. You go.
Yeah. Time for a refill anyway.
There's an excess of wine, again. Thank your sister for her generosity.
Oh, and try to enjoy yourself. Don't drink alone, you weirdo.
Yeah, right. Enjoy myself.
Okay. Thanks. Wow, what a strong beginning. I think we'll probably call it there. If you guys want to go ahead and click off the video, but thank you for watching. I appreciate that. But we'll continue this in probably another video. But I'm gonna give my final my thoughts here on here. I will say, like, so far, this is like partly just for me, but you know, you guys can listen too. But that first beginning prologue was really strong for me. I really had a lot of fun. But I mean, the prologue's not over because
I should check on her. She's probably alone, as usual.
Okay. Well, we still have to do this like festival thing, and then they'll probably send us over to the actual game. Man, like, what a strong prologue! Like, I really enjoyed spending that whole hour just walking around and like setting. Like, they spent a whole hour just to establish the setting, and I really enjoyed that. Like, I actually got during that cutscene. I'm not gonna lie, like, I got a little bit emotional because I was like, wow, like. I was surprised by how like emotional I felt because I guess I got really immersed into the setting, into the world, and I took that time like to get immersed into it. They took the time to allow us to get immersed into the world. And I'm just thinking like, man, what a different experience you could get. Like, maybe if you're not into that stuff, then, you know, that's fine. But if there were some people who just skipped all that stuff, I mean, they wouldn't have gotten that emotion, you know, like those two kids, you know, crying about, you know, like everyone dying around them. And it's like, I thought that was really sad. But man, like, what an impactful like moment that you can establish just so early in the game. I mean, I was honestly more emotional about that scene than I was like watching like the Thanos snap in Infinity War, which some of you all might come after me for that, but I really did. Like, I felt a lot of strong emotions there. Like, that was really powerful. And like, you know, the small things like I pointed out, like the lighting, but like now the lighting seems a little bit, you know, it's not as bright. You know, it's dark. It seems like they've done a good job here. Like, the voice acting is superb, amazing. It looks like the lip sync is lip synced up to French, which I'm gonna continue to play in English. But the movement is good so far. Like, first impressions, like music is amazing. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed this. This is kind of like for me as a like a musician, and I will say that that moment of silence, like something that's beautiful about music, is that they're able to use silence. Good composers know how to use silence to really make like an effect go through, and just to have like the music build up. Now there are small like mixing issues. I'm kind of, I don't know. We'll put that aside for now. But you know, the really good thing, I like to focus on the positives, right? Which is that I love the fact that they had the music, it played up, and then right when the Paintress was changing the number, it was like silent, because that's how the characters are experiencing it, right? They're experiencing the silence. Like, you're experiencing the same thing that the characters were experiencing, where like they're waiting with bated breath as the Paintress like changes the number from 34 to 33. And I honestly thought it was kind of sudden, and that feeling of like the characters, you know, like being turned into petals was so sudden. Like, I didn't know. I thought they were gonna set on a boat or something. Like, I thought that was what was gonna happen. I didn't know that they were just gonna stand at the harbor and just disappear. And I think, at least from my feeling, like maybe I'm getting too deep into it, but this is what I love about playing video games. Like, I love analyzing this stuff like super deep. Is that like, man, like, you know, that feeling of them like drifting away like so suddenly. I think that was on purpose for like the players to feel as well. Maybe it was just me, maybe the developers didn't do it on purpose, but either way, they did capture that feeling for me, where it's like, I thought they were gonna go off on a boat. I thought there was gonna be something more like ceremonious about it, but it was not really ceremonious. Like, the ceremony kind of is already happening right now, where they have like the flowers and stuff, and then it's just like they're just gone, right? And I think that's what really hit me. Like, that's where like the feelings were, because I was like, wow, like they just disappear. Like, they just get nano snapped, right? And I don't know, like, really beautiful, really amazing so far. Really, really fun game. Only 3 combat scenarios. One of them was like a real combat scenario. In an hour of gameplay, I feel like I already experienced so much, and I feel like I could almost talk about my first impressions just in that hour. But I know that that's not fair to the game. That's not fair to you guys, like from a first-person perspective, only talking about the first hour of the game, where I haven't actually experienced any of the RPG mechanics. So I'm definitely going to continue to play this game. I'm excited to continue. Thank you guys for watching. We'll continue the raw gameplay footage in the next episode. But yeah, so thank you very much. If you guys enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like. If you guys hate the fact that I, you know, am rambling throughout the gameplay, please feel free to let me know for the engagement. If you guys really liked it, please definitely feel free to let me know in the comments that you like my analyses. I love doing that stuff. I talk my fiance's ear off about it all the time. She's constantly hearing me yap about video games. I talk to my friends about it all the time, constantly yapping about video games. Sometimes they don't want to listen to me talk about it, but yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like. Comment down that you liked it. Comment down if you guys felt, you know, that emotion, honestly. And then as well, you know, feel free to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next gameplay video. And I hope you guys have a great night.